Hello, by watching this video. My name is Spot, and welcome back to Alan Wake. In the last episode, we went ahead and left off kind of in the middle of the conversation, so I went ahead and stopped it right here. So we're paused to begin with this one, just solely because, like I said, we're in the middle of a conversation or whatnot. But in this episode, we're going to continue on with this, and I'm guessing probably get back to gameplay and a couple other things. So I am excited to hear all the story and stuff.
Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk. Hartman obviously loved his own voice. His words echoed madly inside my head. I dug my nails into the palms of my hands to stay focused.
You need to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
Yeah, I agree with Dr. Hartman, to be completely honest. I do not agree with Alan very much, to be perfectly clear.
Let's go inside.
I feel like this man's need to accept that he is sick and don't...
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Okay, you know what?
Scary, scary, scary.
It's kind of bad when Alan looks like the most sane person here.
Emerson.
Very unfortunate. So obviously, Alan's absolutely insane,
I'm a
and
real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but it does involve some small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Fair enough. All right. Well, let's go ahead and continue on because I don't feel like being in this place any. You know what? Alan's alright. I don't like this. Can I just go back to bed, please? I just want to sleep more. That would be great.
You might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Read this. What's this about? Okay, welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give you specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients. Listen, okay, be patient. Typically, your patients have long-term creative problems and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you are voluntarily receiving this treatment that is specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy. Its sister method, the flow. Okay. Like I said, this place actually looks great, but, you know, Alan's not letting him do what he needs to do.
Is killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And
fair enough.
These two are the Anderson brothers.
Odin and Tor.
Odin
Wow.
And Tor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Dang.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Okay, all right. A whole Thomas. Okay.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant, Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Interesting.
Clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah.
I'd like some.
No.
We
Sorry,
have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other rider.
I don't like the sounds of that.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
I guess so.
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
Is this just gonna keep going on, or? Okay, it does end. Okay, I was wondering. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Tired.
Definitely should have listened to the one guy, but you know what? I guess you decided not to. You know. Oh God, Alan. You know, you should probably be, trying to make sure you're physically sane or whatnot, or mentally sane, and you seem like you're not trying to do that, which is very unfortunate for you. So I definitely feel like that. Okay, can't leave out the front doors. Oh God.
The doors were
I'll
locked.
do that, Birch.
Hartman and the nurses would have keys, but there was no way to get my hands on them.
Give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room.
Which way's my
You can
room?
get to your
Up there.
by those stairs, Wake.
Appreciate it. I didn't know which way I was going. It's been a couple days since I went ahead and paid attention.
I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
That seems a little unfortunate. What's this generator
Hartman
breaking
had
for?
mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Well then, interesting. I guess writing time in the dark, because that makes sense. Alright, well, I got the IV bag and everything. Let's go ahead and write in the middle of the dark. Okay,
The
I
white
do
glare
have
of
a...
the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
See, I think this means you're mentally ill, my guy.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Do you really want to get out of here? You sure? You got a nice room and everything in here. I guess a manuscript page there. That's an interesting spot for that. All right, Barry in the
I
lodge.
kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
When am I going to see Barry? I want to see Barry.
Crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now.
I'd like to see Barry. Okay, where is this interruption happening? Hello? Old people right down here. Hello, how are you guys doing today? Oh, God, you knocked him out.
That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's
That's a
villains,
real hammer,
she
too.
had it coming. I could get the key to the office room from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages.
You good in there?
That's where he'd been keeping them.
Where did he find the actual hammer, though, instead of the rubber one? That would have been great. Open the lock, please. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, where did you find the real one? Oh, examine. Examine what? That. Oh, God.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
You sure? You paused it,
The
Al.
markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
He's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Well, I think that's pretty telling, Al, that you aren't aren't mentally well, and should go ahead and try to. Okay, all right, whatever. He's just okay.
Hartman wasn't happy. Maud could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Oh, what? So, like, actually, part of Hartman actually is crazy? I don't know. How am I supposed to know any of this? Go.
Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds.
Is that Barry in there?
Barry?
Yo!
Ow! About time.
Barry, man, I'm glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
I guess.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Alright, well, open the lock, please. Thank you, I guess. Are you gonna be in here? Hello? Oh, there's a gun there. Take the gun.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Well, darkness is ready to take, well, there goes Mr. Hartman, then. It's unfortunate for him. Oh, there's, okay, I got the manuscript. Okay, wait, watch.
The fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
Okay, so Hartman is I don't know. I'm still so confused. Alright, well, I'm going to end off this video here, though, and we'll go ahead and continue it on in the next one. I'm going to cut it off before the dialogue starts. But other than that, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed. It's greatly appreciated, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.